What's up, everyone? Today we're going to take the time to unbox the Umidigi Power 3. Now, this is my first video, so I hope that you guys enjoy it. If this is something that you like to keep seeing, please hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell to get notified on any new videos that I put out. So without any delay, let's start the unboxing. Now, the Umidigi you can actually get on AliExpress. I bought this back in October of 2019, and I didn't get this phone till about middle of January 2020. Reason being because of the coronavirus and the Hong Kong riot they had last year. So it took about 4 months, but for the price, I believe I paid $135 for the phone, and it was like $15 for the shipping, so about $150 in total. And was it worth the wait? Yes, it definitely is. If you're looking for a cheap phone that has all the bells and whistles, but without the hefty price, the $800, $900, $1,000 price tag, definitely pick this up. Now, I believe I've seen this phone advert on Amazon, and I believe they're selling it for $200. Why is this phone so great? Let's open it up. Let me show you. So what do you get in the box? Let's see here. You get, move this stuff out of the way, the phone itself. We'll cover that up. You get a thank you card on the back, some QR codes for a giveaway. Nice little pamphlets that link to the world. Open it up. SIM ejector tool and Power 3 instruction manual. What else do you get here? Alright, you get a nice USB-C cable, charging brick. I believe this is an 18-watt charging brick. And lastly, you get a USB-C to USB-C cable. And we'll cover why in a minute. And that's all you get in the box, nothing else. Now, look at the specs in the back. It's got a Helio P60 processor. Now, some of you might already be thinking, oh, it's Helios. Actually, Helio has come a long way. They weren't like they were 5 years ago. I believe Helios also have made their way into the TV market now. So it's a very good mid-range processor. It's good for gaming. Any game you run on mobile Android will work on the Helio without any issues. Helio is also better known for their power consumption, so that's important. If you want, this phone will definitely last all day and then some. Also, this phone has Android 10 already installed, stock Android. It's got 4 gigs of RAM, 64 gig of internal storage, but it also can support 2 SIM cards and 1 TF card. Now, TF card is basically micro SD card. You can put, I believe, 1 terabyte at the most on this card. Battery, 6,000, yes, you read it right, 6,150 milliamp hour battery. That will last you, depending on your usage, 2 days without charging for heavy users. This even is bigger than the ROG Phone 2, which got a 6,000 milliamp hour battery. It's got a 6.53 inch full HD plus display, 2340 by 1080 pixels. The back camera, 48 megapixel primary shooter, your 13 megapixel ultra wide lens, and you have 2 5 megapixel close-up macro shots. On the front, you have a 16 megapixel selfie camera. Also, if you notice, this got global band. It literally works anywhere in the world. It also even works with some WCDMA carriers. So those of you who uses Verizon and Sprint, this phone will also work. Now, let's go to the phone itself. There's your 16 megapixel selfie camera. It's on the top left corner of the phone, which means that you get a 6.53 display all around, full. Also got NFC support. So those of you who like to use Google Play all the time, you got it. Let's see here. On the side, you got your power button, volume rocker. On the bottom, there's your headphone jack, USB-C charging port, one single down firing speaker. On the top, you got your one speaker up here. On the back, there's your camera. 4 camera total, 13 megapixel ultra wide, your 48 megapixel main camera, and your 2 5 megapixel macro cameras. Now, there's your fingerprint sensor. Umidigi is also notorious for doing this. They actually installed the screen protector on the phone already. So when I take the sticker off, you'll also see the screen protector, and also it comes with, if I can get this off, it's kind of hard to get off sometimes, the TPU case already installed on the phone. This global band also supports 2 micro SIM slot or nano slim SIM slot and a micro SD card at the same time. So you can put 2 SIMs and a micro SD all on this phone. Let me pop that open and show you guys. I can get that SIM card ejector out. Press down on it a little bit. A little stubborn. Oh, there it goes. There you go. 2 SIM card and a micro SD. So those of you who travel, this is definitely the phone you want to take with you. Put it back in the TPU case here. So for all that, for $150, $200 if you're going to purchase this off of Amazon. Now, also of note, there is no Power 2, so don't try to find one. It doesn't exist. Not exactly sure why Umidigi skipped from the Power to the Power 3. Now, there is an Umidigi Power, but it doesn't have all these great specs. So make sure you get the one that says Power 3. So why have you not heard about this phone? Well, unfortunately, Umidigi is a very, very small company based in Hong Kong. So they don't really have the kind of money that Samsung, OnePlus have, so they can't really sell their phone to carriers. They're strictly online. So you can only buy the phone online. You won't be able to buy them in stores. The other thing that's also negative is that it does not support any type of wireless charging. So if you gotta have your wireless charging, this won't be the phone for you. There are also no IP rating, but I believe because Umidigi can't pay to have the IP rating stated on there, so I don't believe you can drop this in the bathroom, in the toilet, in the sink, but a little raindrop, it won't hurt it. But don't quote me on that. I don't work for Umidigi. I'm not sponsored by them. I actually paid for this out of my own pocket. I will do a full review on this phone after I set it up at a later date. So please, if you guys like this unboxing, hit the subscribe, hit the bell icon for notification, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for checking it out.